Okay, Justin, so tell us a little bit about your education and what you're studying.
Sure. Before going to Jefferson, where I am now, I went to Liberty
Jefferson University in Philadelphia.
in Philadelphia.
That's right.
Correct. I went to Liberty University in Virginia, where I received a bachelor's degree in kinesiology there. And that's where I was first kind of exposed to the body, how intricate it is and the infinite design that it involves, which led me now to my degree that I'm pursuing in occupational therapy. To answer your first question, in regards to the injury and that process, that occurred in 2003. It was a pickup football game where I was tackled and kind of fell in a funny way, where my pelvis was actually torqued out of place, for lack of better words. Um, After that happened, the symptoms of chronic pain started to take place over the better half of 3 years. When that happens, the first thing you do is you're going to go to your primary care physician and say that you have pain, and the medical model is, okay, we're going to refer you to an orthopedist. So you go to him. We do studies, MRIs, X-rays, EMGs, anything to get a diagnosis, which again is the traditional medical model. From there was no answer. Nothing was showing up on films. Nothing was showing up as far as results go. So at that point, most physicians are going to say, well, you have pain and I want to treat that. So let's send you to pain management, where a lot of, I would say, Americans find themselves today dealing with chronic pain. But for at that time, 19-year-old young man, just popping pills didn't seem like a legitimate answer to my problem. So I just kind of began to just deal with the pain and just deal with it, and that was my solution. I didn't want to take pills. I didn't want to, deal with it that way. It was just, okay, I have this problem. In my eyes, I knew God was going to heal me eventually, and there was a reason for it. But at that time, it was just dealing with it. So fast forward into my sophomore year of college at Liberty, actually, and my mom had found out about Dr. Verghese and his practice, and had said, that's something I think you should check out. And I said, I'm at the end of my rope, so I might as well. I got nothing to lose. and as I found out, I had everything to gain. Came and saw Dr. Verghese, and
A jungle doctor who.
I come in the office and I see pictures of this guy in the jungle, a cabinet of pills. I said, what did I get myself into? But within the first visit, we had actually already diagnosed the problem, which was very simple. Even now, what I study as far as in school, if you look at the pelvis and the way the spine sits perfectly aligned on top of that, and then the lower extremities, how they connect, and again, have a perfect alignment, there has to be a very delicate balance between the upper half of the body and the bottom half of the body, and the pelvis is what maintains that balance. If you upset that in any way, you're going to start to develop symptoms, whether that's pain, that could be numbness, whatever it could be. So you have to go to the source of the problem to fix it. And that's where I think you have a huge difference between Western medicine and Eastern medicine. And not in every which way, but at least in this case, we were treating the source of the problem, basically from a biomechanical perspective. Justin, your pelvis was torqued out of place, was basically what we found out. One side of the hip was actually, or one side of the pelvis was higher than the other, and because of that, the alignment of the muscles, the nerves that connect and go through the pelvis were being agitated. So